G'day everyone. For this adventure, you join me here in Ala Archa, Kyrgyzstan. But to understand how we got here, we're going to have to go back a few days to Bishkek, where we took a Yandex 45 minutes to get here. Our Yandex driver was so friendly. He bought us fresh, warm bread, he bought us Coke from a bottle, and he offered us cigarettes. And although neither of us spoke each other's language, we all ended up smiling and having a great time. But once we got to the national park, we paid a small entrance fee of about $4 Australian and took a bus about 10-15 minutes to the entrance of the park. From there, we had a short walk to the trailhead, where we decided we'd take the trail that leads along the river and just see where we get to. Let's start the adventure. So we went to take off, but started raining pretty hard, so we're fully rain geared up and we're about to start the walk. We're finally off and walking up into the mountains of Kyrgyzstan. Alright, we've made it to our second sign. We're at 2,700 meters. So Dad and I have deliberated, and what we're going to do is there's a fork in the trail, and we're going to go all the way up to, we're going to try and get to 3,500 meters today and camp at a glacier. If we don't make it, there's a hut in between, somewhere we can camp in between, and then tomorrow the plan is to go and visit an abandoned water station, and then past that, if we get past that and we still want to walk, we might go all the way out to the base camp of a mountain and camp there. So yeah, that's the plan. We're just going to sit down, have some lunch while it stopped raining and before we tackle the glacier. And I mean, it just doesn't get a whole lot better than this. There's waterfalls, mountains, snow. My fingers are getting pretty cold. Yeah. Anyway, camping at a freaking glacier in Kyrgyzstan. Yeah. It's definitely really steep, and then soon we'll get up into the rocky moraine, and from there just piece our way up to the glacier. I made it to the sort of plateau before the moraine starts, and look, where all the water's gathering, running down into the river. little update. We didn't make it to the glacier. I don't even know, I'm not sure if we took a wrong turn or if it's just over there, or I don't know, but the clouds dropped down and yeah, we're in like a valley, so it's gonna get dark pretty quick and the clouds dropped down and it's freaking snowing. We've got the tent up. This is the spot for tonight. It's just not bad at all, but yeah, it's freaking snowing in the middle of summer. We are up and cooking here. I'm just gonna keep walking along the trail because curiosity killed the cat. I mean, you know, I braved putting on my shoes that got snowed on, and my socks are drenched. Holy f, it's cold, but we're out here. I've just got to see where this goes. Oh my freaking goodness. We made it. The sun's going down. Went for a walk without our packs, and look at it. Oh my fucking god. That wraps up a long day. I've just got a nice warm cup of tea and I'm a happy man. Unbelievable. Good morning everyone from Ala Archa, Kyrgyzstan. I had a great sleep and now I'm off to see if I can find a stream to fill up a bottle of water so we can have a tea or a coffee and some porridge for brekkie. This is what we're dealing with. It did snow quite a lot last night, and somehow when Dad went out to go to the toilet one time, my shoe didn't make it back under the vesticle of the tent, and yeah, so I've got a frozen shoe and a frozen sock, but I've just tried my best to whack it on and hope that sun peaks over that mountain soon and thaws everything out. Yeah. Alright guys, so I abandoned the water mission because we will get to water, it's just a fair way away. And yeah, right now I'm going to go for a wander over to, I don't know what you'd call it, it's just a really nice viewpoint of some other mountains. And I'm going to see if I can flick the drone up. finally, we are all packed up and we are on the road again. We've got to go down, we've got to go all the way down where we climbed up to get to the glacier. And then from there we take a left from Top Kagari. And, oh no, I think it's not Top Kagari. I think it's a different spot. It's called the Lakes or something. Anyway, we take a left and we head towards the weather station. Alright, and like that, we have reached Tuiksu again. And now we are going to go 2.8 kilometers to the abandoned weather station. There's no way we're going to cross that. That's where you're meant to cross, but clearly we're not getting across. We're going to have to climb up there a little bit and see if we can cross up there. Unfortunately, we are just going to have to take the L on this one. There's nothing we can do. The river is too freaking high, and we're just going to walk back and find a spot to camp. Yeah, sucks. At this point, we'd hit rock bottom. Morale was at an all-time low after failing to reach the weather station, and we were exhausted from yesterday's efforts from trying to get to the glacier, and lack of good food and good sleep all just led to a complete slump. After having a good couple of peanuts and having an instant coffee which I'd saved from the hotel, we decided to cross over the river and explore an unmapped trail which seemed fairly well trodden and marked, but didn't appear on any trail maps. Alright, just stash the packs in this bush here. going on foot because we're exploring this other path, and we've already found a spot we want to camp for the night. So we may as well just stash the packs and walk without big heavy packs to see what we can find. Alright, just there is the waterfall that made us turn around earlier today when we were trying to get to the weather station. But we've wrapped all the way around and we're going to see if we can find it. Unfortunately, Dad is knackered and his little flu cold sickness has taken a turn for the worse, so yeah, we'll see how far we get. This final push is so steep. It won't look that steep for me. I'm gonna give up on the weather station because it's getting dangerous. I mean, it is just around that corner, I reckon, but Dad's knackered. We've climbed up an entire waterfall, crossed it, and we need to get back to our packs and set up, so I think this is where we call it. Alright, well, we kept pushing on for a little bit longer than what I thought, and while no weather station was found, I'm pretty confident it's a freaking myth. Did get some gorgeous views, both directions, 360 degree gorgeous views. And ladies and gentlemen, I just went for a run around the next corner because curiosity killed the cat, and you're never gonna f***ing believe it. It's real. It's freaking real. Holy crap, let's go have a look inside really quick and then so we can find it. Smells a bit like horse shit. We are at 3,000 meters of oxygen. 3,000 meters. We are at 3,000 meters of altitude, so excuse the heavy breathing. I did just run to get here. Wow. Day 2 has certainly been a day. From hitting rock bottom and having to turn around, starving, tired, to making it here, looping all the way back around. It's unbelievable. There is a bridge over there. It's the world's sketchiest bridge. I will hate myself if I don't go and try and cross it. So we're gonna go try and cross the world's sketchiest bridge in Kyrgyzstan. It looks like to get across this bridge, we're gonna have to jump. See how this goes. Right, we made it. No. My god, that's the most insane shit I've ever done. That's the sketchiest thing I have ever done. I still have to jump back across this river here. Alright everyone, it's 5:35 PM. We've got to get back. The wind's kicking in. It's starting to get chilly out here. We made it back to our packs. Yep, we've only got a little while about now to go from here back to where we want to camp, and then we're going to set up and fire out. It's been a day. We made it just to where we're going to set up camp and yeah, just spend the night. Alright, quickly before I put my socks on, I'm going to show you the result of walking all day after your shoes got frozen. Warning. Not pretty. That is not too pretty, to say the least. Hopefully tomorrow I've got a short walk out, and then I've got a few days to rest and recover before we go on our big walk. Stay tuned. I'm gonna give you a little campsite tour while T's on the go just back there. Got our obviously tent in this nice little area here, and just over here the river. I mean, how good is this? Does it get better? I don't know. Just got some tea. It's rice mixed with cut up dried apricots. So you cut up the apricots and you sit them in water for a little while and they soften up, and then you whack some rice in with it. And yeah, it's not ideal, but it's better than last night's dinner, to be honest. And yeah, well then, that is day 2 done. Got myself a nice hot cup of tea, and yeah, that's a wrap. I've got my brekkie of champions, and yeah, so the plan for today is to explore over the left side of the river but back towards the entrance. It's an unmapped trail, just like the one we went on yesterday. The one we're camping on right now is unmapped, not unmarked, but yeah, it's not on any trail maps. Right, day 3, we're setting off. It's about 10:30 AM, and yeah, obviously we're gonna go and try get back to the start of the national park along an unmapped trail. We'll see how it goes. Definitely the road, less travelled. It's pretty overgrown and paths a bit hard to follow, so we'll see where we get to. I fear we may suffer the same fate as yesterday. Look guys, if it were up to me, I would have crossed here, gone there, and across those logs. But not a solo mission. Dad doesn't want to do it, which is understandable. So we're going to backtrack, go along the right side of the river, and then see if we can, once we reach the other bridge, cross over and walk back to here.
bridge, and yeah, now I'm gonna go exploring the other way, along that way. Dad's tapping out, but I'm too stubborn to not explore the other side of the river. So he's gonna go and chill somewhere, and I'm gonna charge it. I'm feeling a bit under the weather, but I'm only here once, so I've got to go see. Hopefully there's actually something there, otherwise I'm gonna be slightly upset. Alright guys, I'm ditching my rucksack here so that I can move a bit quicker and yeah, explore this trail a bit more, because I don't want to leave Dad waiting too long, so yeah. I'm just going through all of the super old, overgrown trails, just searching for anything, something, I don't know. But yeah, it's not looking good. Well guys, unfortunately I did not find anything on this trail. I promise I tried my very best to explore everything, but at the end of the day I'm knackered. Dad's waiting for me, so I think that's all she wrote from Ala Archa. Well then, that wraps up our 3-day hiking adventure in the Kyrgyz mountains in Ala Archa National Park. What an adventure. We hiked around 40 kilometers in total over around 50 hours with an elevation gain of around 1,500 meters and a max altitude of 3,500 meters. If you'd like to see more adventures like this, we've got more planned in Kyrgyzstan. Sub to the channel, like the video, and if you just want to see day-to-day vlogs of me backpacking around the world, sub to Curtis Raw. Anyway, that's a wrap.